This article contains affiliate links. We may receive a commission on any sales we generate from it. Learn more. The Sussexes sent shockwaves around the world in their bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey last year. And now a source claims the couple would consider another major interview in response to the Palace Papers by former Vanity Fair editor Tina Brown. The source told Heat they would come out fighting by implementing major damage control. The news comes as body language expert analyzed Prince William's behavior at the state opening of Parliament, where he cut a somber figure after the Queen was forced to pull out. Julie James told The Mirror, "He walked with his hands clasped like this, suggesting a lowering of his own status and presence. His facial expression suggested sadness and regret." Follow below for live updates. Prince Charles given rockstar greeting by young crowd in London visit. Prince Charles received a rockstar greeting from a crowd during a visit to South London where he met young people who had benefited from the work of his charity. One woman was heard telling the royal that "we appreciate you coming," while others took pictures of the future king. The prince was joined by Chancellor Rishi Sunak as he visited JD Sports' Walworth branch to speak to 16 to 24-year-olds who had been helped with the Kickstart scheme by the Prince's Trust. When walking down the street, the pair were surrounded by the excitable crowd, with one woman asking Mr. Sunak to take a picture of her with the heir to the throne. GB News: panelist fury over disrespectful calls for Queen to lose perks. GB News panelists clashed over disrespectful calls for the Queen to abdicate or lose some royal perks in light of her mobility issues impacting her ability to perform her duties. On Tuesday, Prince Charles was seen giving the Queen's speech at the state opening of Parliament. And again on Wednesday he and the Duchess of Cornwall stood in place of Her Majesty at the first summer garden party Buckingham Palace has seen in 3 years. Speaking to GB News host Dan Wootton, commentator Kelvin Robinson stated, "I don't understand this idea that she has not clocked in therefore she should be deducted wages. It is not a job, it's a vocation, it's a service, it's an obligation, it's a duty." He added, "These things are values that the British people used to understand. It seems to me that we've lost all meaning of them." Kate and William pay tribute to bowel cancer campaigner Deborah James. Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William have paid a deeply emotional tribute to bowel cancer campaigner Deborah James. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge praised Ms. James for her zest for life and her tireless efforts to raise awareness of bowel cancer. This comes after Ms. James, known on social media as @BowelBub, announced that she is receiving end-of-life care at home. GB News: panelist fury over disrespectful calls for Queen to lose perks. GB News panelists clashed over disrespectful calls for the Queen to abdicate or lose some royal perks in light of her mobility issues impacting her ability to perform her duties. On Tuesday, Prince Charles was seen giving the Queen's speech at the state opening of Parliament. And again on Wednesday he and the Duchess of Cornwall stood in place of Her Majesty at the first summer garden party Buckingham Palace has seen in 3 years. Speaking to GB News host Dan Wootton, commentator Calvin Robbins.